Welcome, this is yoga. You just need a block and a ring for yoga today. We're going to start with our legs and a straddle stretch. Straddle stretch your legs, wiggle your knees, lift up, reset your seat bones. Get yourself comfortable here. Making sure that your heels feel comfortable. If that means putting them onto the mat, your seat bones feel comfortable. Take your arms out and stretch out your fingers. Just wiggle your fingers, make sure your fingers are stretched. Arms nice and wide, and then just start twisting your wrists. Palms down, palms up. Palms down, palms up. Feel into your breath right now, wherever it's at. Try to find a rhythm with your palms and your breath. Whether the exhalation is on the palms up or the palms down, you choose what feels better for you. Good, and then the next time that your palms are facing upward, pretend like somebody's pulling your arm over to one direction. Bring it back to center, pull it back. And then the other way, somebody's pulling your arm and bring it back to center. Keep alternating side to side like somebody's pulling your fingers and you're resisting them back to center. Use your arm strength here too. This is the classic stretch and strength into this. Reaching, somebody is pulling those fingers, even your pinky finger. 3 more times. Stretch them out. One more each way. Bringing it back to center. Sit up as straight as you possibly can. Arms still out. Just nice and neutral position with your spine. Breathe here. I just want deep inhalations and exhalations. Palms out as far as you can. I know your arms might be getting tired, but just breathe into it. Focus on your breath. Pretend like somebody's still pulling your arms from both directions. And while you're here, I want you to just think about your intention for your practice today. Breathe into it, something that benefits yourself and all beings everywhere. 3 more deep breaths, and then we'll bring our palms up together. Stretching out. And now your next inhalation, let those palms touch at the top. Stay here. Keep pressing your palms together, arms stretched up, nice and high. Remember that intention. Send it up into the universe and breathe into it. Good. One more deep breath here. On the exhalation, bring it into your heart center, palms together, thumbs touch into your heart, and just stay here, meditating on that intention for a few breaths. All right, now I want you to just focus on your breath. If you can still think about your intention, but I want you to think about the breath. Inhaling on the count of 3. Keep inhaling 2. Inhale 1. Hold that inhalation for 3. Hold it. 2. 1. Now exhale 3. 2. 1. Hold the exhalation 3. 2. 1. Now back to the inhalation. 3, 2, 1. Hold the inhalation. 3, 2, 1. Now exhale. 3, 2, 1. Now back to the inhalation. This time inhale 6, 5. Keep inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the exhalation. Hold, or hold the inhalation. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Now just sigh it out. Good. And reach both arms back out. Inhale, circle it up. 3 more times. Exhale to the heart. That was 1. Inhale, reached up. Exhale, circle to the heart. One more time, inhale up. Exhale into your heart, and now bow. Bow down. Get as low as you comfortably can. Hold this breath. And now when you're ready, extend your arms out to your legs. Just start by holding onto your ankles or wherever you can reach onto your legs. And then I want you to tiptoe over to the foot. Use your hand onto your leg to help you. Press into one foot and then switch it. Hold onto your other foot. Press your leg on the opposite side down. Keep alternating right side, left side. As you do this, I want you to feel the side that you're stretching to. Feel the opposite side, how it wants to lift up. It wants to go with you to the side that you're stretching on. Consciously try to press your leg down on the side that's wanting to lift up. And then just keep dynamically warming up here. Right side, left side. If you needed to, you could grab a strap if it's super hard to touch your foot. You get a strap here. If it's easy enough to get your foot, then just keep alternating side to side. 3 more times each side, and then we'll stay to one side. All right, finish up 1 more each side. And whatever side that you land on, stay to that side. Consciously press your leg down on the other side, and then just little pulses in toward the leg that you're holding on to, pressing your hip bone down. This should help you stretch all the way through this side muscle as you press that leg down on the side that wants to lift up. Another 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna stay low, stay nice and low. Keep pressing onto your thigh and look up, inhale and down, exhale, look up, inhale and down, exhale, 3 more times. Inhale up, exhale down, 3, inhale up, exhale down, 2. And next time that you're down, stay there. We're going to take this hand that was pressing onto the leg, reach all the way to the foot and back down. Reach and down. Press your leg down. Reach it and press. 5 more times. Reach and press. 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and now stay here. Stay onto your foot. If you can reach it as best you can, look up to the ceiling. Remind your hip bone on the opposite side to stay down. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place the hand back down, and we're going to go back side to side. Take your time. Alternating side to side. Remember to press your leg down on the side that wants to lift up. Remember which side you just did, because we're about to come into the other side. And another 3, 2. And now we're going to make sure we end on the opposite side as before. And on the opposite side, hold onto your foot. If you can get your foot. If you can't get your foot, make sure you have a strap or something there to help you. Now your other hand is just going to be onto your leg, and we're just doing little pulses to the long leg, not letting your hip bone lift up. We're training this muscle and your seat bones to ground into the ground. Keep going. Another 5, 4, 3, 2. Now stay here, breathe into it. Keep pressing the leg down. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to look up and down. Look up. Keep pressing your hand onto your leg. Look up and down. 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now go back to looking down and reach your arm towards your foot and press it back down. Look up. Reach, press down, and add that little twist if it feels good. Good. Another 3, 2, 1, and reach that arm, reach and press. Long arm, reach and press. Good. 3, stretch it out. 2, and now come back to your hand, holding onto your foot. Both hands touch onto your foot. You can just look down if that feels good for you. Breathe here, 5 deep breaths, or if you wanted to, you could start opening up. Good. On the exhalation, slowly start unwinding, tall spine. Bring the soles of your feet together. Soles of your feet together. Interlace your fingers around your toes and wiggle so you come close to your heels, as close as you comfortably can come, until you feel like you can't come any closer. And then start butterflying your legs. Move your neck, move your spine, make any little movements to feel lengthened in your spine, grounded into your seat bones, relax through your shoulders. Those hips open up. Even your neck. Good. Another 3 more deep breaths. Good. And now your left foot comes in, your right foot is just going to come in front, seat bones ground, press onto your knees and just look one way and the other way, moving around, just warming up through these hips. I want these hips to feel like we warm them up before we start doing too much into them. So just sway your body, looking one way and the other way, hands onto your knees to gently press down. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, one more time. And bring it back to center. Now squeeze your knees up and let those legs bring you up and then press down. So I want you to use your muscles here. Squeeze your knees up so that it presses you back and then fold back into it. Use your hands onto your knees to help you. Your legs are staggered and we're using those muscles, muscle engagement here, and then stretch back into it. Squeeze those muscles, squeeze your core, and then press back for 5. Good. 4. Starting to loosen up. 3. 2, one more time. And now just stay here. You can keep your hands onto your knees or you could press your elbows and relax into it a little bit more. Breathe for 3. Keep pressing those legs down to the ground. Breathe into it. 2. And one, slowly come up and we're just gonna switch it. Your other leg in front, right leg into the right leg to the inside, left leg in front, or just make sure you're doing your opposite side. Legs are staggered, hands onto your knees and lean into it. Lean to the right, to the left. Sway around here. Good, another 3, 2, and bring it back to center. And then we're gonna press our legs up and press down. I want you to engage through these muscles, squeeze, press up, press down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and next time that you come down, just stay here and keep your hands onto your knees, or you can place those elbows there. Breathe into it, sink into it. Keep getting as low as comfortable. Good, one more deep breath in. And on your exhalation, slowly bring it up, cross your legs in whatever way feels the most comfortable, so you can rock yourself into a table position in the center of your mat, and then just start moving around through your cat-cow, undulating through that spine, rounding and arcing. Make sure it's not just front and back, you also want to be side to side. Use any little movements that feel good. We're gonna find a flat back and focus on the shoulders here for a moment. So flat back, focus on shoulders. Circle the shoulders only. Back stays flat. Whatever way you start circling those shoulders, keep that same direction for 3, 2, and switch it other way. Circle the other direction for 5, 4, 3, really isolate those shoulders, 2, and 1, curl your toes, press back into a downward facing dog, and walk your dog out. Walk out your dog here, open up your fingers, your shoulders, straighten your back. All of your energy is just walking out into your legs. Now, if you want to, you can keep your feet flat onto the ground, or if you want to, give your tops of your foot some attention. If that feels good, you can just roll around on the tops of your feet as you walk your dog. Or just, you can be onto the soles of your feet, whatever feels better. Sometimes the top of my feet get cramped up and I need to just give them some attention. Three more deep breaths. Good, now bend both knees, shift your weight back, step or jump up into a forward fold. Hands onto your legs, inhale, look up, exhale, bow down 5 times. Inhale, look up, you can come up a little bit higher if it's comfortable, exhale, bow down. Good, keep getting up a little bit higher if you can. And finish up all the way down, fully in and slowly coming up, reaching those arms up. Hold on to one of your wrists, Take it over to the side, whatever wrist you're holding on to. Cross that same leg forward and make yourself into a banana shape as you look up to the ceiling and stretch those side oblique muscles. Good. One more deep breath. And exhale, bring it back to center. Switch. Other wrist. Cross your foot. And make yourself into that banana shape. Good. Deep breath. And exhale, bring it back to center. Keep your hands up. Step your feet in line with your hips. Interlace your fingers. Interlace those fingers. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly come down, all the way down, whatever direction that you want to go, because we're going to go both directions. Bring it back up. Exhale your other direction to the side. Inhale, back up. Keep alternating. Right side, left side. So you get equal amounts of movement on each side. You can take your time or not, depending on whatever is comfortable for you. If you want to go faster or slower. Good. 2 more each side. Good. You might work out little kinks you didn't even know that you had. And finish up, making sure you're even on both sides. Place your hands still interlaced behind your head. Bring just one knee up. And little bends in the supportive leg. Doesn't matter which leg is up. Just little bends. Another 3, 2, 1. Now cross that right ankle or whatever your foot is over your knee, whatever foot was floating over your knee, and then go back into your little knee bends on that same side. Another 3, 2, 1. Now bring the palms of your hands back to center, thumbs to your heart, and just sit low. Tuck in that tailbone. Sit into it. Focus on a little spot that's not moving. I like to look in between where the ceiling and the floor meet, or the floor and the wall meet. Good. 3 more deep breaths. Good, and then slowly bring it up, shake it out. We're gonna go back into those arm circles because it feels so good. If you can remember when you interlace your fingers, try to remember which pinky was on bottom. Usually we always do the same pinky on the bottom and switch it. Bring those arms back up. Deep breath in, exhale and circle around. Inhale, bring it back up. And other side, exhale down. Inhale up. Again, this is a stretch and a strength. You're using your muscles, but you're stretching through them. The faster that you go, the easier it's going to be. The slower you go, the more control. Good. 2 more each way. Make sure you're even on both sides and coming to center. Standing, hands behind your head. Still keep that same finger on the bottom if you can. Now, whatever foot you had up before, switch it, your other foot up. Just balance for starters, and then put that buoyancy in your knee. Buoyant. Buoyant knee, another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now cross it over and go back into the buoyant leg. Bending. Focus on the spot that's not moving. I still make that mistake. I start looking around and then I lose my balance. You try to look at a spot that you can focus on. Bend into that knee. Another 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Bring those palms to heart center. Sit even lower. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come up, shake it out. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up, lean back, deep breath. Exhale. Forward fold. Stay in your forward fold, and just like as if you were walking your dog, bend one knee and then your other knee. Chin into the chest. Just like you were walking your dog, except for we're in a forward fold. Breathe 3 more deep breaths. Now keep your right knee bent. Your left leg is going to stay long. And actually, sorry, I should have told you to get your block before. If you want to have the block near you. So we have our left leg straight, our right knee bent, and you have that option to just have your block resting here. Chin into the chest and slowly start moving over to the left side and back to center. When you come up, lean forward, lift just that right heel. Twist over to the left, come back to the center, lean just slightly forward, lift up, right heel only. Maybe you don't need the block here. If you want to, that block is available for you. Over to the left, lean into it. Another 3. 2. And 1. Now here's where I definitely want to use my block. I'm going to take the right foot, just step it back just enough so you're still pointing your toes forward. And then back to the front. Step it to the back and front. Step back and front. 3 more times. 2. And the next time that you step it back there, keep it back there. Now we're going to place your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Use your block if you want to place your hand onto. And the left arm comes up. Stay here. 5 deep breaths. You can have a block or no block, whatever feels more comfortable. Good. On the exhalation, slowly bring it down. Put a slight little bend in your left knee so that you can have both feet back into your forward fold. And now keep your right leg straight and bend that left knee. We're going to come to the other side. Twisting to the right. Use your block if you want. Keep that left knee bent. Focus all of your energy on the right leg. To the side and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Come back to center. And now we're going to lift up. Step left foot back and forward. Step it back and forward. And good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and keep it back there. Keep it back. Stay here, breathe into it. Your left hand is under your shoulder with that option to use your block. Right arm reaches up. Twist into this. 5 more deep breaths. Look up as high as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step both feet back in line with your hips. Now forward fold, give yourself a big hug. Just hug into this, let the blood drain down to your head. Hug as deep as you comfortably want. You can reposition your feet so they're a little bit closer. 5 more deep breaths. All right, now slowly unwind, start bringing your heels together, your knees together. We're going to start preparing for a chair pose. So we have a little bit of distance in between the toes. I like to go about this distance. Squeeze those knees and heels together, palms of your hands together, sit into this. Tuck in that tailbone. You don't want to have an arch spine, you want to tuck it in. Good. 5 more deep breaths and we're going to twist into it. Good. On your exhalation, twist. Whatever way you want, one arm goes over the opposite leg, press into your hands, breathe. And slowly unwind, switch, other side. 5 more deep breaths. Good, and bring it back to center, stand up. We're gonna try to sit down without using our hands. So we have standing position, whatever your dominant foot is, and that's the foot that if you were gonna lean forward, that would be the foot to catch you. That dominant foot, step that foot, cross it over, and we're gonna slowly try to lower down without using our hands. All the way down. Good. Good. It's practice. You know, that took me over a year to really, and I'm still working on it. Okay, so now we just want to come all the way down onto our back, knees into the chest, and then slowly just start circling through the knees, breathing through this. And go both directions. Make sure you go both ways. Whenever you feel guided, just switch your direction. Good. And now we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. And then use those elbows to open up through the legs. Breathe here. 3 more deep breaths. And start opening up into your happy baby. You can have those peace sign fingers around your big toes and gently rock if it feels good. Stretch out your legs. Breathe. 3 more deep breaths. Good. And just come back to center. Place your hands onto the ground, your feet onto the ground, and just try to see if you can barely touch your heels with your fingertips. Now lift those hips up off the ground, start walking those shoulders in, into a bounded bridge position. We want to keep walking your shoulders in as much as you comfortably can. Stay here, hips lifted, push your heels into the ground, breathe. 5 deep breaths. Squeeze those glutes. And on your exhalation, slowly unwind it, vertebrae by vertebrae. Feel your hip bones relax onto the ground. Stretch your arms all the way up. Take opposite elbows, so hug onto your elbows and just let your legs windshield wipe side to side. Good. And now bring back to center. Take your hands behind your legs, make sure your props are out of the way. And then we're gonna rock up into a boat pose. Boat pose, hands behind the legs, and then see if you can take those hands off. Hold 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna go from boat to canoe. Boat, get low, canoe. Boat, canoe, 2 more times, boat, canoe, 1 more time, and I want you to hold that canoe, boat, canoe, hold 5, 4, keep squeezing, 3, 2, 1, and just sink into the ground. Feel nice and relaxed. Make any little last movements that you need to feel comfortable in your Savasana position. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, side out. 1 more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, side out. And just relax, sink into the ground. Only just focusing on your breath. Begin making small little movements, wiggling your fingers and your toes, moving your head side to side. And come back into that happy baby, holding onto your feet, your ankles, your big toe, gently rocking side to side. Massage that spine. And now find a neutral spine. We're going to see if we can rock ourselves up and balance. You can rock yourself up into a balanced pose. Good. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your legs, just in a nice comfortable seated position, or if it's more comfortable, you can put a leg to the side. Inhale, reach those arms up, deep breath in. We're going to twist into this. Exhale, twist to one direction as your arms come down. Keep twisting and exhaling, twist out all of that air, wring out your torso like a wet sponge. Keep exhaling. And when you're ready to inhale, bring it back up. And go your other way. Arms come down, twist, exhale, exhale, exhale. One more time, each direction. Inhale up. Exhale, twist it down. Keep exhaling. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, twist it down. Keep exhaling, twisting. Good, and on the next inhalation, lift those arms up, palms touch. Remember your intention for your practice today, and just hold this intention here, 3 deep breaths. Breathing in that intention, grounding those seat bones. One more deep breath in, and on the exhale, we'll bring it into our heart. And on your exhalation, bring it into your heart center, your thumbs to your heart. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Happy Saturday.